Hey, what's going on guys, it is Lasty here and welcome to another budget builder here on my channel today. It's pretty much just a series where I show you guys some squads which don't cost a fortune and you guys can afford them and stuff like that. Apologies for my phone going off right there. First off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then be sure to check out UT Coin Traders. As always guys, links are going to be down below in the description for you. Right then, let's crack on with this team. Today we've gone with the trusty 3-5-2. It's probably my favourite in the game and I feel comfortable with it. And I've got to just state before we get into this, I really didn't enjoy this team. I was using this around the sort of time where I was using a very big squad, so I had like Inform Ronaldo, Inform Ibra and stuff, and just coming back and playing with this was kind of like meh to me. I didn't really enjoy it too much, but nonetheless you guys might want to go ahead build it, see if you guys get any enjoyment from it at all, and stuff like that. So first off in goal we have Diego Lopez here. Fairly good handling position, decent, pretty good goalkeeper I guess. He didn't make any howlers, which is great to see. And then our centre backs, we've got three pretty decent centre backs if I'm honest. I'm not quite sure what it was about this team that didn't really spark anything for me. It just didn't quite go as well as I thought it might have done. So we have gone and got Pepe as our first one. Second one is going to be Varane. And then we have a Silva as our third one. And it is going to be a French beast, Umtiti. So three decent centre-backs there. I mean, you've got pace, you've got 72, 70 and 74 right there. Umtiti obviously not probably the greatest defensive stats because he's silver, but for a silver, 74 defending, 78 heading, pretty decent in my eyes. And then Varane is obviously very good on this game as well. So fairly solid. The only thing is I found that when obviously playing with this team, you'd come up against gold teams because most of my players are gold, and people like very good gold strikers can obviously like outplay the silver centre backs and stuff like that, but sometimes you find yourself up against silver teams with this squad and then you can absolutely trounce on them. So that is the defence. It's fairly solid, probably one of the best areas of the team. The areas where I'm really not comfortable with is probably the midfield. I'm not happy with it, and most of my team is actually midfielders. Obviously 5 of my team are midfielders, and I just didn't find it too... There was nobody there which was really outstanding. So we got João Moutinho and then Matuidi as our 2 CDMs. And I don't know what it is about Moutinho, but he's the most boring player in my eyes on this game. He's not tall, he's not strong. He gets knackered because of his high work rates. None of his stats are particularly fantastic. I don't know what it is, but I don't find him interesting at all. But Matuidi, on the other hand, really good CDM in my eyes. I think he does his job very well. Even though he's got the high work rates, he's not tall, he's not strong. There's just something about him which I like better on this game than I do João Moutinho. So that's our 2 CDMs. Moving out wide on our left midfielder, we have gone and got ourselves Alessandrini. He's pretty cheap. He's got 4-star skills. And he has also got some tight dribbling and very quick player. Using the Deadeye chemistry style on him to try and up that passing and shooting a little bit. And then over on the right we've got someone who's kind of a different player to Alessandrini. We've got someone a bit slower but more technical on the ball and stuff, and that is James Rodriguez. Better passing, better dribbling, better shooting and stuff. But he's just not quite as quick, and he'll be your free kick taker for this team, but unfortunately I didn't manage to score any. But other than that, he's a fairly decent player, and obviously we'll get a perfect link with someone like Falcao if you chose to go down that route. Right then, the cam for this team is going to be silver. So I don't know why I'm searching gold. Here we go, silver, and it is this guy, Andre Martins, and to be fair, he actually scored a very nice goal for me, which I was very impressed with. I didn't think I was going to like him, but he turned out to be a pretty decent little player. He held his own in a gold team pretty much, and did the business. He was alright, 3-star skills on him, but again, nothing that's really stand out. And you're going to get this with these budget teams. They're not going to be the best thing you've ever seen, obviously because the great players obviously cost more money on Ultimate Team. But they're moving up front. Ignore that Inform Ibrahimovic there. Unfortunately, this is a budget builder, and so we have to go with someone like Jackson Martinez, who, to be fair, is a very good player on Ultimate Team, but I think I linked him up with the wrong guy, because my other striker in this team was actually a non-rare gold Ayah. So they're kind of the very similar players. They're both tall, they're both strong, they're both not the quickest players on Ultimate Team. So I could have probably done with putting Martinez up front with someone small and really quick and stuff like that, or the other way round, if you know what I mean. So that right there is the squad itself. Obviously gets full chemistry and stuff. I was quite pleased with Ayah and not so much with Jackson Martinez this time using him. Before I've used him, he was an absolute beast, but Ayah seemed very, very strong, and this time I used him, he was class. But that's the team. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, can I ask you guys to smash a like on this video? Thank you for all the support as always, and it's great that you guys can continue to do that for me. So what I'll do now is go and show you some goals with this budget builder. Alright then guys, so it's goal time, and I actually scored a few more goals than I thought I did with this squad. Like, I'd played a few games and I'd only got like 7 or 8 goals, and I was a little bit sort of nervous about posting a video with that little amount of goals. So I went into another match and I smashed 6 past someone. So we're up on the goal tally there, right there. So it was actually the last game I played with this team that actually made me think, mate, I actually really enjoy this squad. There were some really class players. Like Ayah and Jackson Martinez, they just came into life in this last game and just smacked this guy by 6 goals. It was awesome. But Ayah here making himself into some space, and then I kind of wished for a Bicey right there, but he went for the header instead. But right here, it just shows you what a lovely touch that was. So much pace to get past that defender, and that was a weak-footed goal right there, so that was nice. Then this was the last game I was actually in, and it was really tough against this guy. I ended up getting 6 past him, but look at that for a finish. That ain't sweaty at all. That is a great little chip goal, and again, a nice power finish from Ayah. He's a quality player. He's got some quality strikes on him, and I wish I'd have sort of realised it when I was doing the commentary part, like the squad builder part, because I actually really enjoy him and Jackson Martinez now. They were just, off that one last game, very solid players. And Jackson Martinez here showing his great finishing right there. That was a very nice goal, and nice powerful shot and stuff. And again, a lovely run through, and look at that for a little dink straight over the keeper. We've got 2 more goals to show you, and they're both from the little silver guy Martins, managing to hold off the defenders here, and a weak foot finish across goal on the finesse. That's very nice. And then the final goal, probably my favourite of the whole team, lovely dink little ball through, and he just smashes that volley into the top of the net. What a goal. An interesting little team, not the best, but you guys might find it really, really enjoyable. If you do build it, let me know, show me a pic on Twitter, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace.